Hey folks, I'm Aaron. Welcome back to part 2 of my PAX East 2018 coverage. So, when we last left, pretty much done talking about Thursday. Saw a bunch of cool games. Only thing to really add is the official PAX Pokemon crawl, pub crawl thing that happened on Thursday night, which was awesome. And I'm not going to go into any more details about that. Let's just say it was the pub crawl I've always wanted to go on. And now I don't ever have to do that again. I can check that box off. So moving on to Friday. Now, for people who have never been to PAX, you have to understand, like Thursday was the least busy day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just convention floor is crazy. So let me take you on a little bit of B-roll. Let me show you what it's like on the convention floor. All right, that's pretty crazy. Actually, that was slightly less crazy than it was a lot of times. Point is, trying to get places, very difficult. Still managed to get to my appointments, and again saw a bunch of really cool, more really cool games. Above, just coming in 2019, is this really lovely top-down aviation game. I'll be talking more about that on Marooner's Rock in another week or two, but it is... I wish I could have given them an award. Unfortunately, they were only at the indie booth for one day, so I missed out on giving them an award. Otherwise, I probably would have. But they're going to be out in 2019 at some point. It's just a lovely game, very evocative of loneliness, of flight. It's a beautiful game. I will put a link to that in the description below. Some other great games that I saw. Destination Primus Vita. Again, link below. This one is a really cool episodic science fiction story adventure thing. That did get a Writer's Choice Award from me. Legends of Aria is kind of a just very old school MMO from like in the spirit of like Ultima Online, kind of isometric third person, totally open world, very much in kind of that Ultima Online, EVE Online kind of vein where you can just go do whatever you want. You want to be a crafter? Go be a crafter. You want to be a fisherman? Go be a fisherman. You want to be a warrior and gank people and be a douchebag? Well, you can do that, but you're going to have to deal with some consequences for your actions. So, not a theme park, just anyway. Lovely game. That one looks like a lot of fun. Link below. I'll be talking about that more on Marooner's Rock as well. That's just a couple of the highlights. I mean, so many games. I love PAX. I played so many. I saw so many cool games, so many cool indie games. So many. Just a couple more that I'm thinking of right now. Yuppie Psycho. I might have mentioned that last video. I don't remember, but Yuppie Psycho is awesome. Y2K kind of looks like YIIK. Anyway, that's this really weird kind of old school RPG. Very cool. Masquerada, another kind of old school RPG, fully voiced, very neat. Yeah, there's just so many. Got to sit with, had to sit in the Technosport and AK Racing chair booths. My patented butt dyno, got to try out a couple of chairs. Anyway, tons of stuff to try. Huge shout out to Mercury Learning. Look these folks up. They are a small book publisher focused on learning. They hooked me up with a couple of books for introductory game programming and another one for kind of introductory electronics. My oldest son and I are going to start going through the game programming book very soon because he wants his own computer. And I'm going to start going through the electronics one at some point, probably after I get the garage cleaned up and kind of have my workspace so I can start doing that sort of thing. But huge shout out to Mercury Learning. Their stuff is phenomenal. If you are looking for kind of some entry-level books that aren't bright yellow and say for dummies on them, Mercury Learning is fantastic. Again, link below for these guys. I am not getting a commission on any of these things. Just talked to them for a while at their booth. They were great. Again, they hooked me up for education purposes with my kids because we homeschool. Oh boy, is that another video. Anyway, we're talking about PAX. So, yeah, just caught a bunch more games. There was Blizzard had a huge booth. Just if you've never been to PAX, try and go to a PAX. Whichever one is closest to you. I highly recommend it. There's also some adventures on Monday with my flights out of town. I'm not going to talk about that right now because that is going to be a couple of stories over on airlinereporter.com, which will go up probably a couple weeks after this video. So like I said, I won't talk about that right now. I'm just going to tease that. I'm going to tease that, and I'll talk about that once the stories are up on Airline Reporter in a few weeks. I think that's about it about PAX. I could ramble on, but let's just cut this. That's about it about PAX. So, other events going on that have happened in the last few weeks. It is April. Not that you will be able to tell this from outside, where we currently have snow on the ground. I dropped my tripod, so the rest of this is going to be held. But it is April, which means I've started the first couple workouts in my journey to a half marathon. So far, so good. It's going to hurt a bit, but we're getting there. So I think that's about it for now. The bullet journal is going well. That's a whole nother video as well to talk about bullet journaling. Suffice to say, it did serve me well at PAX and is serving me even better now that I'm home from PAX and am desperately needing to organize all of my thoughts to get stuff written and out the door. So, that's it. We got Lightfall coming up on the streams this week. I've been looking forward to that game since PAX South last year. So very excited to see that getting a release. Excited to be streaming that and eventually reviewing it on Marooners Rock. So, until next time, I'm Aaron. And remember, keep your knees in the breeze and the shiny side up. Bye, everybody. Hey, everyone. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, you know, all the alert stuff that everybody likes to do. And be sure and check out my Twitch channel and also my blog, stickstoryscotch.blogspot.com. Thanks for watching. See you soon.